Thank you for staying with me again. We are going to look at Iran emerged stronger from war, geopolitical analysis from RT. Now, when we say Iran emerged stronger, it's not because of the destruction that happened in Iran, because let's even look at that aspect in first place. Because of the destruction that the people who attack Iran did, Iran has charged them for 300 billion, which is in the MOU, which they ought to pay. Automatically, you are paying for the destruction of what you have done. But what Iran did, or the destruction of what Iran did, I don't understand who is asking for that payment. Nobody. Please, now, even before this was started, this thing was freeze. Their fund was freeze there. They were sanctioned, and the Strait of Hormuz is free of charge. Now, going into this war makes you to pay for every destruction you have done to Iran. Does that make you a victory? No, you are paying for the destruction. That be aside. If I thought there is any amount of money that can make you pay for a life, I can tell you for free, you would have paid for it. But since it's a life involved, there's no amount of money that can bring back those that are dead, those that are killed. That is why Iran is not charging you for life payment. If not, if there is any amount that can bring back life and bring back death to life, Iran would have added it to your bill and you will pay. That works makes you what? The winner? I don't think so. So now, destruction of infrastructure, you are paying for it. Now, and what is your goal of attacking Iran? Because you want to change the regional power, which you fail, because the power is still within the same cycle. Only those who have experience in geopolitics will understand what I mean, the same cycle. Now, the second reason be that you were told that Iran are close from acquiring nuclear weapon. Close, you were told. Then you attack. And after this period now, Iran are coming out to tell you that I think it's need for them to acquire nuclear weapon. If they are still far from acquiring nuclear weapon, they won't come and make such a statement on a social media platform. It simply means they are also still close to acquiring nuclear weapon, which means you have given them the license to attack because you have break your agreement twice. And as a sovereign country, they will do what it takes to keep them safe, their people safe. Thereby, acquiring a nuclear weapon is to them what is going to make them safe. Is that going to be possible? Is that a true statement of fact? Let's do some background check and see whether it's a statement of fact or they are trying to use it to acquire a nuclear weapon. Now, North Korea is hated by the West, but they have nuclear weapon. No country dare to attack them, no matter how strong you are. Now, let's go back to Russia. Even no powerful country dare to attack Russia, but instead they use Ukraine as a bait to attack Russia, which Ukraine are facing the consequences of it right now. We know how devastated Ukraine is right now, so we should know that. So Ukraine is fighting Russia to a proxy, but because of accepting such a deal, I won't go details of why this fight comes. If I can make a detailed analysis on this fight, but I don't have to go into detail. But even Ukraine that is attacking Russia right now, you see how devastated that country is right now. Then let's go to China. China is one of the hatest country in the world. We all know that. But who give you the balls, the mind, the infantry to even wake up for your dream to attack either China or North Korea? Or let me cut out to add Russia. What I'm simply mean by add Russia is that any country with nukes, you don't have what it takes to attack any three country with nukes. The reason why Ukraine is there because Ukraine doesn't have nukes, so they are fighting a conventional war with Russia. If Ukraine would have a country who have nukes, by now I think Ukraine should be wiped out of the map. But notwithstanding, the question is, what do you gain from this war? You gain if you claim Iran does not emerge strong. What does the attack did to Iran? The infrastructure that was destroyed has been charged to be paid. So they are paying Iran for this infrastructure. Second, the Strait of Hormuz that was open for free before, now Iran has come out to say that after this agreement there will be a toll fee that they will be charging, which is compulsory, which was not like that before. Now you are giving revenue to Iran. Boom, that was good. And after that one again, They asked Iran answered that was frozen. They are going to unfreeze them. That is number 3. Now, Iran was sanctioned. They are going to remove the sanction. That is number 4. And all those things were there before the war started. Yeah, even Iran have more leverage. Even to me, you started the war, but Iran benefited from the war. Because in every strategic winning, Iran is winning. Now you are claiming that the main thing in the agreement that Iran will never acquire nuclear weapon in your agreement. Iran never has nuclear weapon because you say that Iran is close to having nuclear weapon. You said it yourself. When you are saying someone is close, it means he never had nuclear weapon. So when you are saying that Iran will never acquire nuclear weapon, they never have in the first place. But now there are demands that they were not there before that Iran has given to you that you will fulfill. Leaving up sanction, unfreezing their assets, charging of fees in the Strait of Hormuz. So the question is, who is losing and who is gaining? I don't understand. It's just like your neighbor and you. They said, go and fight your neighbor, and after the fight, pay for the destruction of what you've done to your neighbor. And don't forget, in this fight, your neighbor also destroy your own property. But you were told that you are going to pay for the neighbor's things you destroyed. So now, if me and you fight, you destroy my thing of 300 billion, and I destroy your own, which I don't want to mention any amount, you are paying for my own destruction. And after the war, then why then do you go to war? You go to war to pay me money. And if that is the reason for going to war, I can tell you for free, there are countries who are willing to go to war so that you pay them for the destruction, and they will not pay you nothing because you also get destroyed. But who is paying you? Nobody is paying you. But you are paying Iran $300 and something billion for their infrastructure. So, and there are more to say, but because of time, the question is, who emerged stronger or who wins this war?